When I opened the door this morning to take Cleopatra to the bathroom, Doberman Planet and John had left a box there, which was an award, season 1 for me and Cleopatra. It was so hard to contain myself because I was just so, and I still am so choked up because I feel so honored and privileged and a blessing that we even had this opportunity. Because Cleopatra wouldn't be anywhere where she is now if it wasn't for you and Doberman Planet and the viewers and OLLIE and everything. A typical routine in the morning with Cleopatra is we get up, she gives me a good morning kiss, I take her outside to go to the bathroom, I make some coffee, I get her OLLIE ready, she eats her OLLIE. After that, we have playtime, and that's my favorite part of the morning. I'll get like 50 tennis balls and I'll stand in the kitchen and I'll bounce them and she goes crazy, and that goes on for about 20-30 minutes. Morning time with Cleopatra means everything to me. It means I'm alive, I'm healthy, I made it through another night, because without her, who knows? She's a psychiatric service dog, and she does her job perfectly well. Oh, thank you for saving the day. After we finish our morning routine, we go for our hike. I get her bag ready, I fill it with water and ice, grab about 4, 5, 7 tennis balls, we get our hiking stick, her 30-foot leash. Come. We get the fruit, the apples, the carrots, pears for my friends, Bernice and Tintin, some Angus cows and bull, Ginger, a black horse, Maurice, a mule, and some other horses that I don't know their name. Then I put my socks and shoes on. I tell her, harness up, and she gets in position, she gets her harness on, I grab the hiking pole, we get out the door, and we start heading towards the creek. After we get to the path, I change her from her 6-foot leash to her 30-foot leash, and then we cross the creek. And then I grab some tennis balls, a lot of tennis ball throwing, a lot. Go get it, go get it, go get it. And if it's hot, then we'll walk in the creek. And then we feed my friends. Leo always goes to the fence and wants to meet all the animals. When we do our hikes, it is so serene. It's just me and her, and nothing else in the world matters. It's me and her, and the world just exists around us. It's refreshing. It truly is. It refreshes the mind, the body, and the soul. After we get back from our hikes or our walks, we have a little bit of downtime. But then we get up and then we go to PetSmart. She gets to pick out a toy or a treat within reason. She does have expensive taste, unfortunately, just like her dad. What can you do? How Cleopatra acts in any store, whether it's PetSmart, Costco, the grocery store, or wherever, she's working first and foremost. If I'm standing in line, she lays at my feet or sits there. And if a dog walks by, she may look over and glance and she may want to play with the dog. But if the other dog is reactive, she just looks at him like, what's your problem? And just keeps on walking, like she's supposed to do. Cleopatra is extremely focused on me. She's always looking up at me. I don't notice it most of the time, but everybody else tells me she's always watching you, looking back at you. I'm like, well, that's because the command that Doberman Planet taught us is the watch me command. And that helps her keep track of me. And so she's always attentive, respectful, obedient, always obedient in stores. She's never had an outburst. She's never had any kind of negativity in stores. I can walk 3-4 aisles down and just let her sit there. And people look like, oh my God, he's left his Doberman Pinscher just there. Oh my God, I can't go, I'm scared. Because they had that fear in their face. And then I recall her, come, or on my side. And then she comes galloping over to me. And she sits in front of me. And then I wash, rinse, and repeat that. How we got there is 10-minute sessions, 2-3 times a day, every day, whether I was in the mood for it or not. When we're in the store sometimes, Cleopatra's always recognized. At first I'd be like, oh, we must have met these people already. But that's not the case. They're like, oh, we saw Cleopatra on Doberman Planet, on the Dobie Masters series. You're her dad. I'm like, yeah. But they know her name, but they don't know my name. They know her because she's the star. It just tickles me pink because she is a great Doberman ambassador due to Doberman Planet with all the training and the insight that you guys have been giving us and will continue to give us even though our season's over. Does Cleopatra turn heads? That's an understatement of the year. Obviously turns heads. She is a stunner. She is a gorgeous, gorgeous girl dog. Everybody's so taken back with her beauty, her temperament, and she knows she's beautiful. And she milks it. She really knows how to milk it. When I look at Cleopatra now, I see a phenomenal Doberman pinscher who is my best friend, my soulmate, my service dog. She completes me. She has come so far. Where she was and where she is now, it's like from here to Mars. First of all, she was 4 or 5 months old when she began with Dobie Masters. She was so curious and she had no self-control. She's still very curious. She's always going to be curious, but she is now more controlled. Cleopatra would not be anywhere close to where she is now if we never were picked to be the first Dobie and Dobie Masters. There aren't many words that I can articulate to express our gratitude. How I got into Dobie Masters and how I heard about it is when I acquired Cleopatra, I was already a subscriber to Doberman Planet. I saw an ad saying free training for Dobermans. So I was like, well, I don't think she's gonna be picked, but why not try? And lo and behold, got a phone call, got a video call, and now we're at the end of the series. With Doberman Planet teaching me and teaching her, with the dedication, she has now become a great dog. I am most proud of Cleopatra for her alerting me when I'm having any kind of an attack or whatever. Without the obedience, she wouldn't have that skill. How does it feel to be the first graduate of Dobie Masters is bittersweet, honored, regretful that it has to end. But immense gratitude to Doberman Planet and OLLIE, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to have this training. Everybody always says, oh, she's so well behaved. She's this and that, and she's so perfect. I'm thinking, what are you talking about? Are you crazy? But I don't see what they see because she's always by my side until I see it on someone shows me a video. It's like, oh, wow, she is exactly what everybody's saying. What advice would I give to the next Dobie Master participant? Patience. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Wash, rinse, repeat. And listen to Doberman Planet. It touches me that people were so invested in Cleopatra's journey and my journey, because it just wasn't her journey, it was our journey together. Reading the positive comments, it just uplifted me and encouraged me to train even more. And when I didn't really want to train, but I didn't want to disappoint Doberman Planet or the viewers or Cleopatra for that matter, or myself. But sometimes, you know, I just didn't have the motivation. But then I'd read a comment and it would reinvigorate me. How this journey with Dobie Masters has changed both mine and Cleopatra's life is she has now become the Doberman ambassador. She is not just a Doberman, she's a working dog, she's a service dog. If it wasn't for Doberman Planet, Cleopatra and me wouldn't be where we are, period. What Cleopatra means to me is life. If it wasn't for her and her constant companionship and the bond that we have such a strong bond. How she's always looking up at me, the love in her eyes and the concern, and she's my everything. We're really blessed to have her. To all the people that are rooting for me and Cleopatra, thank you. A heartfelt thank you, and God bless.
Hey guys, it's me. Yeah, honestly, it's a little emotional for me to be wrapping up the last episode of the season of Dobie Masters. And honestly, I want to take a second to talk about something that's really played a huge role in this journey. As I'm sure you saw in this whole season, Cleopatra's just mind-blowing transformation was amazing. But it wasn't just the training that we did. It was also implementing daily care routines. It was a lot of consistency and lots of effort to support her good health and just her mental alertness all along the way. Now, OLLIE and their really fresh human-grade foods, they were critical in supporting Cleo in this way. And if you've been watching this, you might already know that, but here's the part you probably didn't know. None of Dobie Masters, this entire season, would have been possible at all without OLLIE. OLLIE has fresh human-grade food. Now, it's designed with veterinary nutritionists, and it's specifically tailored for your dog's needs. You know that, there's nothing artificial, no junk in that. It's just all real good, fresh stuff, real ingredients. It supports their joint health, their heart health, mental focus, digestion, energy, just so much more. It's real stuff for these amazing dogs. Arthur actually even told me that Cleo's more alert and she's put on noticeably more muscle. Her coat is shinier and she noticeably gets excited now the moment he says his little keyword for her. It's time for your OLLIE. And then he'll offer a few choices on flavors and Cleo will pick out her favorite flavor for the day. And by the way, her favorite flavors are beef and pork recipes. They made this all possible for us to train Cleopatra without costing her owner a dime, to film the entire journey, and to give you guys downloadable training documents for free, actual trainer documents that we give to Arthur free in every episode at absolutely no cost to you. So please, if you found any value in Dobie Masters, imagine the value that your Doberman could get from the nutrition that really powered it and powered Cleo's amazing focus all behind the scenes. So try them out for yourself. They even have a money-back guarantee on the first box. There'll be a link for it in the description down below this video, along with our coupon code DOBERMANPLANET. Use that at checkout for 60% off your first box. This is the food that Cleopatra eats, and Arthur just adamantly told me today that he's sticking with it after filming wraps up, and it's what I recommend all the time for every Doberman owner. OLLIE is changing lives, one meal at a time, and for a breed that deserves more healthy years with us, that's really something I'll always stand behind. Thank you guys for watching this season of Dobie Masters from the bottom of my heart through all of our growing pains, and definitely make sure you stay tuned because I can't wait to bring you season 2 of Dobie Masters. It's gonna be bigger and better than before. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel, make sure you got all the notifications turned on, and definitely go to DOBERMANPLANET.com. You'll see a newsletter sign up there as well, and you can sign up for a newsletter, and then you'll be sure to be notified as soon as season 2 kicks off. Thanks so much, guys, and we'll see you very soon. Don't worry. Oh, and take great care of your Dobermans. Just keep flying the flag.